Yo, what's going on? What is going on, guys? We're back with another stream. We're probably doing a bunch of boss rush. Did some off-camera grinding, as you guys can see. We are up to rank 117. I have 653 Dragonstone, but I have not also accepted these missions right here. So I will accept all this stuff at the end of the stream. Alright, let's get into boss rush. The first one should be pretty easy, so right into it. Alright, let me get some different background music going instead of this Final Fantasy stuff. I don't think we're gonna have any troubles with the very first boss rushes. I'm gonna kind of click on through this so I can change my background. Alright, so that should be better. That should be better. Nothing against Final Fantasy, but a little bit slower pace. So we'll get some Dokkan OSTs running. So the very first boss rush shouldn't be too bad, like I was saying, but unfortunately these are a lot of fights. But they generally don't take too long. How's everyone been on your beginning of the week? Everything great? All that good stuff? How's the Dokkan grind going? What is going on, Zeolus? I'm good, I'm good. How are you doing? How's everything going? How's the Dokkan grind going? We'll probably be here for a couple hours, something like that. Knock out a bunch of boss rush, maybe do some Infinite Dragon Ball history events, things like that. I grinded up my team off camera because it was just a lot of, repetitive grinding. But our team's pretty much set. It's not the greatest. A lot of them don't link up the best, but it will get the job done. Did switch out for some reason the banner units Gohan. I put him in there and got rid of AGL Blue Gogeta for now because I can't easy A them or anything. So, I just thought he might link up a little bit better with a lot of our units. The only reason. His SA's still level 1 though. So we'll have to work on some more essays, things like that, just to get the team going. You've been summoning a lot on the New Year banner because Global's been dry in a lot of the time, yeah. Global is in a state of dryness, unfortunately. But, eventually they'll pop out of it. Their hype time is usually around July, August, and September. Just mainly because of anniversary on Global, and then Worldwide Celebration follows right after. So Global gets very busy during the summer. But yeah, they have a lot of dry time. Especially when JP's in its most hype time. Global's pretty dry. But hopefully pretty soon we don't have to worry about that, and we'll have the Global sync. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be for quite a bit. But I think what makes sense is when we get back on the same page as Worldwide Celebration with both versions of the game. Hopefully they get it synced up, right for that. So we'll see. We'll see. Any guess on the Annie? Pretty sure we're gonna get at least a standalone Blue Gogeta, and probably his counterpart's gonna be a full power Broly. But we'll see. We'll see. They might pop out, an actual Beast Gohan this time, but you never know. You never know. I don't know who they would throw, though, with him. I guess it'd be So Max, because they already have some assets for So Max in the game. But I don't know. I don't think So Max is really anniversary material. It's my own opinion. But Beast Gohan definitely is. But yeah, definitely, I think Blue Gogeta for sure, and a full power Broly. It's been way too long since we went back to that movie, and they will definitely sell. Those two units will definitely sell. So as long as we get a Blue Gogeta, I'm pretty much happy. Yeah, I think we need a new cell, though. Yeah, I think... What was the last cell that we got? Was it the transforming cell, the AGL one? The imperfect one? Is it our last major cell that we got? They could revisit... Would they do it, though? Would they revisit cell games with SSJ2 Gohan? That could be a thing, too, but I don't know if they'll pass up on Broly and Gogeta. Could they do Beast Gohan and a Cell Max, and then a SSJ2 Gohan and a Perfect Cell? I'm just gonna click on through this. I don't think we're in any danger for the first few boss rushes. Is the Gohan easy aid? My Gohan? No, he's not. I cannot do the easy A's, unfortunately. I don't have the units. Now, if I did grind up Ginyu Force, they might do a little bit better against some of these easy A's for the super class. But my team right here, I tried just doing a couple levels, and yeah, they just get punished. It's bad. So they are not working out very well. you would definitely summon if it was the SSJ2 Gohan from Cell Games and a Perfect Cell, and then my guess is what they could do. It probably would sell pretty well if they did a brand new, because I mean, we haven't had a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell Games for quite a while. I mean, was it the AGL Gohan that transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? I mean, they could do that in a Perfect Cell, and then the other one would be Blue Gogeta in full power Broly. That could probably sell pretty well. Sleepy Ducky, what's going on? We are just chilling, grinding up some Dragon Stones, doing some boss rushes. We're going to do some Infinite Dragon Ball history, and yeah, just knock out some more stones, and see if we can't get over 1,000 stones on still day 4 of basically grinding Dragon Stones on this brand new account. But yeah, no, I think that would do very well. A Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Cell Games, and maybe a Perfect Cell, since we haven't had a really good one for quite a while. And then we just do, yeah, Blue Gogeta and full power Broly. I mean, some people might not like that, those 4, but I think it'd do well. Because a lot of people, I think, are expecting Beast Gohan to come show up. Yes, Ducky, we are saving for anniversary. This is a brand new JP account that I started literally 4 days ago. And yeah, we're going to grind for Annie. And hopefully we want to spend maybe like 2,000 Dragon Stones on anniversary. And then we can save the rest for a worldwide celebration down the road there in August. Hopefully that's when they're going to be doing the global sync too. I think there are any banners on someone on Annie. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really anything that you're going to really need to summon on, at least not at this point. But anniversary won't be around till July, so you got quite a bit of time. Alright, so we got one more fight for the first stage of boss rush. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I'm still contemplating, which I'm going to probably do it just because there's also stones there. But I'm thinking about grinding up the Ginyu Force before anniversary also because, yeah, they can get me through a lot of Easy A fights. A little bit better than this team. This team right here can maybe get through or grind through pretty easily the first 10 stages of each Easy A, but after that it gets a little tough, unfortunately. So, but I know from past experience with the Ginyu Force, I was able to run through 15 to 20 pretty easily. I was able to run through 15 to 20 levels of every Easy A very easily with the Ginyu Force. Do I have a Discord? Yes, I can. I'll grab the link and put it back into the chat. The only reason I haven't put it into the description of the stream usually is because a lot of times it expires and I forget to get the new one. So I'll grab that here right after I get done with this first boss rush. I will give you a heads up though, like I have before to others. I'm very bad at jumping on the Discord for some reason. So if I don't respond to you, nothing personal. Let me grab that link though real quick. Ducky, are you going to grind the free-to-play units like the Guinea Force, etc.? Yeah, that's the plan. But with Anniversary so like close, it's gonna be kind of hard to get all that done before then. So right now, my main goal is just to grind up the easiest Dragonstones I can ahead of time, or before that. Then after that, we're gonna go after. We might do Guinea Force before Anniversary because that actually won't take too long. And same thing with obviously Team Bardock, but so yeah, we're gonna do those guys for sure. Some of the other ones we'll probably do, obviously, the team, Metal Cooler, those guys, and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be doing quite a few of the free-to-play units. A lot of times I do the free-to-play units anyways because stones usually come with those. Because to be honest, I need a lot of help on my JP accounts. I have not done the punching bag machine yet. We're probably maybe going to try that here, maybe on the stream. Yeah, I know on my previous one, I never actually got that done with no items. The one with items is very easy. So we can try our luck on that here a little bit later. Again, I don't think I'm going to really need to pay too much attention to these fights. So I'm literally just going to be clicking orbs and just trying to get through these as fast as possible. I don't think we're going to have to do, too much attention to these fights. At least not right now. Maybe a little bit later on we're going to. Yeah, we'll be able to generate so many stones doing this. We might swap back and forth between Infinite Dragon Ball history and this, and maybe run some quests. I haven't even finished the quest mode yet, or haven't done any story missions, nothing like that. So we have a lot of stones to still grind up. I guess I'm a little confused on that. With the GT Super Saiyan Goku, are you talking about the Fizz Goku? Like, do the punching bag machine with him? Is that what you're saying? So, I don't have him. I have, like, no units on this account. So that was the Goku that you were talking about. Yeah, I don't have him, so it does get a little bit harder, especially when you don't have orb changers. So, or do I have him on my global account? But yeah, no, I struggled with the no item one. I know that for sure. I think we got maybe almost all of them besides the last two missions. So, but we should definitely be able to do the one with items. I'll have to double check and see if I actually have the orb changing support items. Yeah, I am currently still playing global. I have 2 global accounts that I currently still play. Right now, since I started grinding on this one, it has become a little more difficult to keep up on all 3 of them. But right now, still trying to at least log in, get my stones that way, and do some missions, at least the dailies, on the other 2 accounts on global. And then this one, I'm just trying to grind my ass off once, because we'll probably be grinding all the way up till anniversary is my guess. So hopefully we can grind up about 3,500 Dragonstone. As my guess, I'm guessing we're gonna have about 3,500 by then. Use them as a friend? Yeah, I could do that. Boss rush is pretty simple. So basically just doing the Dokkan events from chronological order. Pretty easy, but again, it's just such a grind. Where that's kind of what Dokkan is, the grind. I want to say Dokkan's probably one of the friendliest free-to-play games, especially for brand new players, because you literally can just start a new game, kind of like what I've done now. Just to get my second time. I mean, I guess you could say I did it 3 times because my actual first time I, downloaded the game. But like when you do this though, like you literally can get so many stones. So like it's been like 4 days since I started this, and technically we summoned on the step up once, the step up banner, and for the New Year's. So we actually, used 200 Dragonstones, but we would technically be at what, like 850 plus Dragonstones in less than 4 days, really. And that results you in 17-ish multis. I don't feel like there's another game that really gives the player like that much basic currency, in-game currency to use, especially if you don't use it too. That's why a lot of times if you don't use these Dragonstones and just use them for things like Anniversary or Worldwide Celebration, where all the major Dokkan Festival LRs are on it, it's so easy to get a like top 5 team in the game just from summoning on like the 9th anniversary. Because yeah, I mean, we're gonna have so many good LRs on the 9th, and it's just gonna be crazy. You hope to get as good as me at grinding? Honestly, I'm not doing anything too crazy. I mean, all I really do is I just try not to spend my Dragonstones, really. So you just got to have the willpower not to summon on any of the banners that are live. And yeah, I mean, usually I don't even summon on like even the step up, like New Year banner like they had this year, which I wasn't really going to, which isn't a huge deal. This kind of made me skip having to do the Guinea Force right away, because I currently still wouldn't even have the Guinea Force, and I currently wouldn't be able to run really boss rush without them. So, I mean, I did do it, and this year's step up banner was way better than last year's, so it was more enticing to actually do this anyways, and you are more than likely going to walk away with some sort of team to build. Last year, there was no team to build, really. I mean, even if you summoned on it, you might have had to do like 2 full rotations to even get a somewhat decent team that could even put up levels of even maybe in the Guinea Force. Crazy. So this year, at least, I mean, I get, Tech Trunks, Super Saiyan Trunks there isn't the best unit, but he is a 2023 unit, and he will still, carry, a lot of the team for most of the content that was, released before 23. So, yeah, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we're just working on grinding. It's honestly not too hard. I pulled both LR and Easy A. Which Easy A cooler are you talking about? Are you talking about the LR STR cooler and then the Easy A STR cooler? Because if you did, I mean, that's the perfect build for, Terrifying Conquerors, Transformation Boost, those guys. Those guys are great still. I mean, they've kind of fallen off a little bit, mainly because of where Dokkan's going and power creep, but that just happens with the game. So, Guys, let me know in the chat, does the game actually look okay? I'm trying to judge it from a different screen here, and it looks a little blurry. It's not terrible on my end, but I just want to see what your guys' opinions are on. I don't know if it's my capture card or what it is, man. I need to get a new capture card, but yeah, it just seems a little blurry, but it's not too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It looks fine. All right. Cool. Wanted to make sure. I'd hate to, be streaming and then it's literally just a blur. So Zeolus, do you have a JP account too, or are you just playing on global? Josh, I have spent the 200 Dragon Stones for one rotation on the Step Up banner. That is all I've done so far. I got a few other characters from the Step Up. I'm just not using them currently. Some of them are a little bit better that I could be using, but I feel like the links, I shouldn't be really using that STR Super Saiyan Gohan because it's pretty much doo-doo. But I feel like he just links up a little bit better with some of the other characters, so that's why I'm using him. But we've only used 200 Dragon Stones, so that's all we're going to use. We're not going to spend any more Dragon Stones or free-to-play stones at all until 9th Annie. And then hopefully we don't even have to use all of those because my plan is to get about 3,500 Dragon Stones by, I think anniversary is at the end of the month. I think it's on January 29th or 8th. I think that's when last year's was, so it's going to be right around that time frame. So we are running out of time. I think we have maybe about 20 days, a little less than 3 weeks. So we're not going to be spending any Dragon Stones, but I think we can get about 3,500 before anniversary. And then hopefully we'll have to use about 2,000, and then we can keep grinding after that. Once we pull basically the whole, banner, and hopefully with dupes, then we can start grinding out a lot of the different EZAs that we can do before. You just recently started a JP one because of the New Year banner. How many rotations have you done on the New Year banner on your JP account? Am I trying to get am I going to be getting a free-to-play team to use eventually? Honestly, I'll probably, which I haven't done it the last couple of days, but I probably need to get the Guinea Force. Because the Guinea Force, honestly, the Guinea Force might run some of these, stages a little bit better even than this team. This team just doesn't link up the best. There's some pretty solid units on it, obviously. But yeah, the Guinea Force, since they all sync up, it's literally just super attack after super attack, and they can literally take on 90% of the game. So I do need to grind up the Guinea Force, so I probably will do that, and that comes with also free-to-play Dragon Stones. So we're gonna do that most likely anyways. That's what I did on my global free-to-play grind that I did last year. I actually already did this once, and we were able to grind up a lot of Dragon Stones. So, doesn't the Annie login give more than 100 stones? Yeah, I think it does. I don't remember exactly how many stones it gives out, but I want to say for the 7th year anniversary, I think that it just from logging in the first day gave you 77, and I think they maybe continued that. So I don't remember what 8th anniversary gave out though, but it's something like 100 Dragonstones almost. How many copies am I looking for the future units for 9th Annie? If I do kind of what I did last year, I think my main goal, you prefer the free-to-play cooler team. Yeah, I mean, they're a solid option too. I don't know why I always go to Ginyu Force though. There's just something about them. And if for some reason you pulled, I guess it wouldn't be a free-to-play team at that point, but if you did get AGL Ginyu, it just makes that team so much better. But no, back to your question, Josh. Usually my goal is to pull at least one copy of each and then a dupe of the main 9th anniversary units. So I like to get at least one dupe in, then anything extra is just, you know, icing on the cake, basically. So a lot of times it depends if you start getting shafted and you're not pulling the, you know, brand new unit. A lot of times you can, you know, rainbow, you know, like the 8th anniversary LRs, which will still be good. Like if we rainbow STR, Kid Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I mean, that's still a win in, obviously, my book, because there's still a top, you know, 5, top, you know, 6 unit in the game still here a year later. So, yeah, that's the thing about doing these grinds. So when you summon on the 9th anniversary banners, you don't have any of these units. So even if you're pulling the 8th anniversary LRs and you get 2 or 3 copies of them, it's like it's still a huge win. So technically you might still be, you know, getting quote unquote shafted, but it's I guess if there is a good shaft, it's still a good shaft, if that makes any sense at all. So we about done with the boss rush number 2. I haven't even been paying attention to it at all. I guess we'll find out after we get rid of Broly here. Alright, so it looks like we have, what, 3 more fights. And I think after this one, there might be one more boss rush. I think that has maybe 15 fights or something crazy, which is still pretty quick. But after that, I think it just turns to 5. And then those should go. But each individual one does get a little bit longer, has more fights to it. But they should, you know, quicken up. I think it takes usually, at least from the newer boss rushes, they might take, you know, around 25 minutes to get through. But some of the older ones, you know, you can get done in about 10-15 minutes. So that should be very good. But yeah, we should be getting, hopefully, still this week, unless it's already dropped, but we should be getting another trailer for the 9th anniversary units. So we will see more details on what we're going to be seeing for who the units are going to be, things like that, at least for part 1 of the anniversary. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting nonetheless. So I really hope we do get a Blue Gogeta in full power Broly. We don't have him in the game. They need to just be there. That's all I can say. Boss Rush is such a long event. Yeah, it is. I mean, if you haven't, or if you're brand new to the game, yeah, it's a very long event to do. Especially if you're grinding all of them, actually. But definitely worth the rewards, though, because, I mean, even for the new ones that come out, they still give you 35 Dragon Stones, I think, for clearing it. And I think you get 1 Dragon Stone for just clearing it also. You get 36 Dragon Stones for about a half hour of your time, which is actually pretty good. But yeah, starting out, though, some of the older boss rushes, they had them longer, at least more fights, or more stages to them. But then they did shorten them up to just 5 fights per boss rush. But it's never going to go away. Actually, we'll just go ahead and do this. Not going to kill him or anything. But But yeah, Boss Rush probably won't ever go away, but it is free Dragon Stones whenever they do come out with them. So that is always very good, seeing Boss Rush still stay there. I mean, it's not really new content or nothing like that. But hey, we'll take all the free stones that they're going to hand out to us, basically. Not going to do anything with that. But yeah, can't wait for 9th anniversary. Let me know, guys. Are you guys pretty hyped for it? You guys getting kind of stalled out on Dokkan, or it just depends on if you guys get shafted? Because, I mean, I kind of see my ups and downs with Dokkan. Obviously, whenever not 9th anniversary, but any anniversary in general comes around, obviously people start getting a little bit more hyped for it. I mean, you can tell, too, about the engagements when these things do happen. Same thing with Worldwide Celebration. Engagement is just, there's just more there than, especially during these dry periods like what Dokkan Global is experiencing right now. The engagement just slows down like tremendously. Okay, so we are finally... Oh, wait. We had more than... Okay, so maybe this is the one that had 15 fights. It is. So after this one, we should be going to, I think, 5 stages. 5 fights. So we have actually another 5 to go, I think it was, after this. Or 4. Maybe it's another 4. Another 4 after this. Alright, let's continue on. This one takes forever. I'm going to guess Vegeta and Goku. Vegeta and Goku. Like, you think they're gonna be? We're gonna get a blue Goku and Vegeta for anniversary? Yeah, I really hope they actually don't. If that is what you're saying, I really hope they don't do... Because they might do it because of Worldwide Celebration last year, or in August, where we did have the standalone blue Vegeta and the blue Goku that fused into Vegeta Blue. They could easily do, I guess, a blue Goku and blue Vegeta that fuse into Blue Gogeta, because we technically don't have that. 7th anniversary LRs were obviously Blue Goku and Vegeta, but they just had the active skill as Gogeta. So we technically don't have it. I guess they started out as God, though, didn't they? It was actually God Goku and Vegeta that went into Blue, who then had the active skill. I mean, I hope they don't do that. I really hope they don't do that because, man, I don't know. I just want a standalone, like, Blue Gogeta right away. There we go. We're good to go. He's just straight up busted. We don't have to do any of the shenanigans of transforming, nothing like that. I really hope they don't do that. Hopefully we just get a Blue Gogeta and a full power Broly. No transforming, none of that stuff. We just got standalone Blue Gogeta, full power Broly. That is what I want. I do not want them to do what they did to the Worldwide Celebration Vegito. Just because, I mean, he's still a very good unit, but he is not probably where he should be. He should probably be like almost number 1. What new mechanic could they add during the anniversary? That is a very good question. So, got what? We got the actives. Did we get those during a... Did we get those during an anniversary, though? We got the standby, obviously, during 8th anniversary. I'm not sure what they're going to add for a mechanic. What do you think they're going to add? Do you think they might add some passive abilities? Yeah, they could do that. I mean, what could they possibly add? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I honestly had not put too much thought into the new mechanics that they might introduce into the game. It probably depends on, too, like, which characters, obviously, that are coming into the game. So, I mean, they're probably going to base it off of that if they do, especially if it's something, like, something crazy. I just don't know for sure. God, we still have 2 more fights of this stupid boss rush. So I mean, what could be some of the things that they do with like Blue Gogeta or Full Power Broly? If that is who even is coming out during the anniversary, which I mean, who knows if that's the case? I'm just hoping that's the case. I think that makes sense, but and it just depends on how they're gonna bring them out too. Because they could also do, you know, a Full Power Broly, and they wouldn't do that though, would they? Another transforming one? I don't think so. But they could very easily do the transforming or active skill for Gogeta, and then just have a Full Power Broly. They don't have to basically both make them standalones. So. Yeah, so I don't know, though, what passive, or not just the passive abilities, but what kind of mechanic would they bring with those 2 units specifically? Not sure. So we were taking a little bit of damage there from that super attack. Hopefully, I still don't think like we have any worried like troubles with these boss rushes. Probably not till like boss rush 10 or something. Okay, one more fight. One more fight. You hope you pull God Goku, I'm assuming on the last step on the step-up banners. I mean, I guess you can pull God Goku on the other steps too, but think he's most likely to show up at the last one. My last step on the step up honestly was not very good. Obviously, I got their Tech Super Saiyan Trunks, which is not, obviously. I would have way preferred God Goku. My team would be way better off. And, I probably could have used him as a lead. No, we're kind of stuck using STR Exchange Goku. Yeah, it's really too bad we can't put Boss Rush into auto mode. That would be too nice. So maybe after this, I might jump over to do some quests. We're getting close to finishing the quests, but not quite there yet. But I do want to check too to see if the next Boss Rush is going to be only 5 fights. I think it is. I think it's only 5. But we'll check that out. Then maybe head over and do a few more quests. And maybe jump over to Infinite Dragon Ball History. Just kind of mix it up a little bit instead of just doing, these same fights over and over. Because that's still what Boss Rush is. Just easy Dragon Stones. So, alright, let's use Trunks' active skill. Yeah, I've heard about Auto Clicker. I've never used it, though, personally. I think there may be a way to do it on your phone. But yeah, I know you can do it on your computer if you're using computer, but I've never done it personally. Okay, Boss Rush number 2 is finally done. Thank the Lord. And I think the first couple of Boss Rushes give you like the least amount of Dragon Stones too. Alright, let's take a look. Take a little look-see at what we got going on here. It's useful for easy but long events. I'll have to do some more digging into Auto Clicker. I just never had done it. Trying to think here. We got basically 40 Dragon Stones from doing that. I'm just trying to check out. So we only got the 10 from doing second parts. Do I have to go back? I think I do, unfortunately. So I'm going to skip it for now. But I think I can get 30 Dragon Stones from doing the second part, or the, second difficulty of number 2. And I only got 10 Dragon Stones for doing the second part of number 1. But I can get an additional 5 and 20 if I just go back and do the easier difficulty. So I don't want to do that, though. So after this, though, number 3, Boss Rush number 3, is 30 Dragon Stones and only the 5 fights. So that is going to be a little more convenient. So yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead, jump out of here. We have quite a few missions to accept, or rewards to accept, which I'm not going to do yet. We'll do this at the end of the stream. Yeah. So let me get back here. We'll go to just some general quests. Number 2 is unnecessarily big. It is ridiculously big, yeah. So I think after they did that, they kind of realized what they were doing, because instantly they made The third one, 5 fights. So that is very good though. But they did give out quite a few rewards for completing, you know, the first difficulty and the second. 50 Dragon Stones to do 20 fights. That's actually, you know, pretty good. A free multi for doing both, you know, difficulties. Not bad. Not bad at all. So the rewards actually were pretty good. So, I mean, if they did that, you know, and continued it and say they did, you know, 10 fights for second difficulty for boss rush number 3 and you would get like 40 Dragon Stones to do it, I don't think you'd see too many people complain. But obviously they didn't do that. Well, yeah, alright. So quest mode is very obviously simple. So we'll run a few of these. Maybe we'll run it up to rank 120. Jump over to Infinite Dragon Ball History. And yeah, we're just going to continuously get Dragon Stones. We're at what, 659. Obviously I'm not, I keep saying obviously, accepted the rewards yet. So at the end of the stream, we should probably end up accepting probably over 100 Dragon Stones, something like that. But my goal was to, at the end of the stream, have over 1,000 Dragon Stones in literally 4 days, which is very good, especially with us spending 200 Dragon Stones already. Of course, we're going to land on a damn fight. That's what happens when you put it into auto mode. But, yeah, so hopefully we can get over 1,000 Dragon Stones within 4 days of grinding. So that put us at around 1,200 in 4 days, which is very good. Them is fire. What is fire? Oh, the theme. Yeah, it is. But yeah, hopefully we can get over like 1,000 Dragon Stones by the end of the night here. We're probably going to stream for at least another hour, something like that. But yeah, we'll see. You're about to get your first LR after I finish this event. Which LR is that? Yo, Adam, what is going on? Grinding each Dokkan event 11 times for each character is already annoying for veteran players, let alone new players. Awakening all the new units, boss rush should be also auto as well. I wish that would be, because especially when you get a good team, at least, or a somewhat decent team, you can just throw that into auto mode and get your 30 plus Dragon Stones very easily and not really have to pay too much attention to it. But yeah, no, grinding Dokkan events that many times does get very annoying. Obviously, you have the boosts and things like that to help out, but I mean, they have implemented, you know, the new missions, I think, that give you a little bit extra, the Dokkan medals. I guess that helps a little, but yeah. But no, boss rush should be auto mode too. Totally agree. I don't think anyone would complain at all. But they know everyone's gonna still do the grind for those extra Dragon Stones, or basically free Dragon Stones. I don't know if they'll ever make it. I mean, I should take that off auto. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah, I don't think they're ever gonna make boss rush auto mode. I wish though. Would make a lot of people's lives easier. They just probably want to, especially now with there's so many boss rushes. It'd be like giving people 900-ish Dragonstones free, which is fine with me. Should do it. And you got Kaioken Goku. Did you get him from somewhere in the step up is my guess. Is he your first LR on JP or Global? I guess it's JP. No, the missions for the medals are actually good. I'm talking about the new players pulling so many units on New Year's banner. Hundreds of medals you have to grind. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Yeah, if you're a brand new player and you actually did I think you do 3 rotations on the step-ups. And yeah, if you pulled all these units, because I have like 2 or 3 other units that didn't actually grind up yet. But, yeah, you'd probably be getting around, what, almost 30-ish units, maybe, if you're lucky. 30-ish units that you're going to want to probably grind all the medals for. And that would take a player a very long time. It took me about a whole day, something like that, to get the 6 that I'm currently... Actually, I have 7. But 6, 7 units done. I think it took me about a day to do that. And they also don't make it that easy to do the Guinea Force. It's easy enough, but they do make you do it over time, unless the event is already open, you know. But that's usually not open unless it's like during an anniversary already. So, but they make the Guinea Force like a week, as long as you're on it and you do the Guinea Force every day, grind up each character. But then you got to do the Team Bardock too. So they actually, you can do that in the same day, but that is quite the grind. I did that when I did my global account, so it wasn't too bad. But so it only took a week. But then you got to do the Easy A for them. But in my own opinion, with the Guinea Force and Team Bardock, which Team Bardock's obviously not as good, but it's definitely worth grinding that as a free-to-play player to get all these stones. It just makes things so much easier. And right now I'm not using them because, one, the account's only 4 days old, and secondly, I summoned or did 1 rotation on the step-up banner, so I kind of skipped doing the Guinea Force for now. Yeah, imagine for casual players, games should be fun, not feel like a chore. This is why I keep taking breaks from the game. Yeah, no, I hear you on that one too, because yeah, if you're just a casual player, you're probably only going to be playing Dokkan for maybe an hour a day, something like that. Like after work, whatever it is, you get off at like 5 o'clock. You might play for an hour, hour and a half, and that isn't even to get you... That won't even get one of your characters done. Unless you get the boost going, you might be able to get 1 character done a night. So yeah, I feel you. It's quite the grind. Toto, thanks for the subscription, bro. How you doing? But yeah, no, I feel you, Adam. The casual players are not gonna really like the grind of Dokkan, I don't think. I don't think they would. It's the same thing too with a lot of new players that come in during 9th anniversaries or any. I say 9th because it's coming up, but any anniversaries or like worldwide celebration coming in, even summoning on those banners. Say they get like a couple hundred Dragonstones just from signing in and all that good stuff, and you do manage to pull like a couple of the units. It does suck right away. You have to grind up those medals to awaken them, and it does feel like a chore, and it's not sometimes not fun. But there is something about actually pulling those units that makes it kind of fun. But I think it just depends on the person. Just hopped on to JP to grind a little. I'm really hoping for Beast and UI. No, I kind of forgot about UI. So, who do you think they would pair UI with? Because they're gonna need a villain, and Jiren wouldn't count. I'm assuming they would almost have to do a villain. But we do need a very OP Jiren in the game too. Because what do we have right now? Just that Tech LR Jiren, who's not very good. But I think, personal opinion, I think we're probably gonna get a blue Gogeta by himself and a full power Broly, or standalone. And then the second one, I don't know. We were talking a little bit earlier in the stream about maybe a SSJ2 Gohan and Perfect Cell, but who knows? But yeah, UI and someone, and then Beast is also an option. Just because they fumbled it so bad, they almost need to have some kind of redemption. They didn't have an extremes during 7th, that's true. During Tech, Vegeta and Goku and their counterpart were the Super Saiyan 4s. Yeah, because part 2 was Tech, Vegeta from Saiyan Saga, and Kaioken. Right? Is that right? I think that is. Man, if they did UI and Beast as part 1, that would be crazy. Tell Max and Ramley dropped Rose. He's anniversary worthy. They did him for the 5th year, part 2. Yeah, they did the Int Rose for part 2, didn't they? And who else? Was it just him by himself? No, that was Fizz. Was Physical, Broly, Limo, and Chilai also on that banner? Was it a two Yellow Coin LR banner? I can't remember. I think it was. Yeah, the Broly trio. All right, we'll talk to you, Zeolus. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Good luck on your Dokkan grind. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a water and throw this into auto mode. Should only be like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see what I missed. Okay, this stage is still going. But Adam, really hope they just skip the new mechanics this anniversary and instead give us an entire new engine revamp. Make loading slower, HD arts, enhance basic attack, Dokkan mode. It's just like a general overhaul of the whole game. Much. Make everything a little bit more smooth. Make it more dynamic and change how the orbs look, but flow smoother and have gameplay feel smooth. Yeah. It's the same Candy Crush style since 2015, and same goes for the engine. Yeah, but I think Dokkan for some reason too, which I kind of understand it from what you're saying in Dokkan, but it's, you know, basically if it isn't broke, don't fix it type of thing. I mean, obviously they can do, you know, a little bit, some changes here and there, but yeah, it's been the same game since what? They've obviously made a lot of changes since the very first couple years of Dokkan. I'd say it's been the same game since year number 3, basically. They need to do something, especially with the friend system. The friend system is so bad. Like, they should at least, at the very least, you should be able to bring in whatever your leader is. You should be able to bring in the exact same, at least. I haven't ran into any issues here lately, but also a lot of my time has just been grinding brand new accounts, basically. I haven't found too many issues with that, but I do know that does happen. Have there been any hints at a new mechanic? I think Zeolus was asking about the new mechanics too. But I don't know if they've hinted at them doing one. I just hope they make the units this year like crazy good. I mean, they did do, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Kid Goku from the 8th anniversary. Obviously they made him very, very good, and he's still a top 5 unit in the game. So they did do very well last year at, you know, the new units, but like Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, they're not the best, and yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they just make all 4 of them just busted. We'll see what happens though. They usually don't ever make all 4 of them like the greatest units in the game. They there's always like one that stands out. Seems like there's just always one. So we're on Area 18, stage number 7. Kind of want to get to a good stopping point on the quest mode. It's not a big deal, just because I can just do this stuff off camera. This is like nothing, you know, game breaking here. But yeah, active skills and standby. The intros were cool mechanics, but I was referring specifically to core gameplay. The only time they tried was original Battlefield 1.0. And they need to do a revamp on World Tournament. I don't even... I used to mess with it. I don't even touch World Tournament anymore. Again, though, I have done it to just basically get the stones from it, but that is about... I'm not too crazy about, you know, the World Tournament characters that come with it. Usually I'll try and just get the one just to have it for my box space. That's about it. Someone made a post on Twitter, made a breakdown on why the game's huge. As in, like, what do you mean by huge? Like, how it's like hugely popular, or like why like the data of the game's so big? But yeah, no, I think they have to do, yeah, like you said, they have to do a revamp at some point. I just don't know when they're gonna do it. I mean, you think they would. The reason it's 13 gigabytes is because same Goku model from 2015 they use. Instead of just using that model, they copy and paste into order, and it makes a couple bytes. So yeah, they just continue. Yeah, they just add and add to the game, essentially. So that's why, yeah, for brand new players, it's such a huge. Basically, it's one huge data download. Alright, so we'll stop there on Quest. We're at Area 18, stage number 8, which is whatever. I'll do some of this stuff off camera. And I guess we can just head back over to Boss Rush. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we could just accept all this stuff now. I might just do that. Got 57 rewards we can accept here. So let's go ahead and accept these. So we got 68 Dragonstones. This does consist of the 2 boss rushes we did, which I think there was 40 Dragonstones just alone in that. We get some Elder Kais and some good orbs and a bunch of medals. So good stuff there. Let's do the corn tab here. We got another 42 Dragonstones. So what? We got another 110 Dragonstones just from accepting those rewards. Some of these rewards were from things I was doing off camera. Just so you guys know, it wasn't all just from the hour and 15 minutes I've been on here. Go ahead. Can't accept these. We have too many films. Whatever. Same thing for all the same Vegeta models, and every other character has the same sprite. Yeah, it's very rarely that you see a new sprite on any of these characters. Truth does a very good job at pointing it out, and he can see, these things too a lot easier than a lot of people, where there's something new in the game because he's staring at the game for so freaking long. Yeah, they don't add sprites very often. Alright, let's head back over to Boss Rush. What are we at? 790 Dragonstones currently, so once we get another 10 Dragonstones, that would mean that we've grinded up 1,000 Dragonstones in less than 4 days, or right around 4 days' time. So we'll go ahead, we'll do Boss Rush number 3 just because it'll be easy. Fortunately, again, I can't put it into auto mode. Easier if I could, but we can't be doing that because Dokkan don't want us to. But yeah, 10 more Dragonstones. So after this, we'll be over 1,000 Dragonstones in 4 days. And the reason, if anyone is curious why I'm saying we would be over 1,000, we did summon on the Step Up banner, which cost us 200 Dragonstones right out the gate. But again, we're not going to be summoning on any other more banners until 9th anniversary, obviously, because I gotta quit saying obviously, man. But the 9th anniversary is less than 20 days, like 20 days away, something like that. I'm not sure why I didn't grab those Fizz orbs, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I don't think we're going to have any troubles here on Boss Rush number 3 either. So if you guys see me just clicking like one orb, it's because I'm literally just hitting my phone and just tapping on it and not paying any attention to it. Okay, so that first fight was super fast. Super fast. So I think we're going to do another boss rush after this, and then we might call it a stream. We have plenty more time to grind up Dragonstones here later on. I'm going to try and do at least a couple streams a week, especially on the weekends. I have more time on the weekends to do the streams. During the weekdays, it's a little bit harder, but I'm gonna try and knock out at least a couple during the weekdays also. The new headliner Dokkan Fest SSJ3 Goku had the same sprites, the first ever. Did he really? Did he really? I'd have to check that out. I'm sure there's a video on it. Or that guy that did the Twitter breakdown. It's probably in there too. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. That's crazy to think that they're literally using same sprites from 9 years. Because I'm assuming, I can't remember exactly, but they're... Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the Dokkan info website. When was the very first Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Was it in year 1? I'm assuming it was. We get to the Super Saiyan 3 category. So correct me if I'm wrong, but was the STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku the very first Super Saiyan 3 Goku? If so, I could double check the AGL one too. But it looks like he came out on October 29th of 2015. So they're reusing assets from October of 2015. So almost 8.5 years later, something like that. Yeah, that is crazy. Let's click on that. Let me go check a look, or take a look at the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think he came after. Yeah, he was May 5th of 2016. They're reusing assets from 8.5 years ago. Crazy. So is that the end of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta? I think it is. Yeah, so this stuff is very, very easy. I'm hoping we can still grind up. How many days do we have? Let's see here. I think anniversary last year was on January 28th or 29th. We have 1 week, 2 weeks. 1 week, 2 weeks. A little less than 3 weeks to grind. And we're gonna be at a little over 800 Dragon Stones right now. I think it'll be very easy. We'll have all the... Yeah, we should be able to get over 3,000 Dragon Stones very easily by the 28th or 29th of January. It's going to take a lot of grinding, but totally possible. But hopefully we don't have to use all the Dragon Stones during the anniversary. I really hope we don't. But once we get to summoning on the very first parts, or the first part, banners, we'll be able to do a lot more after that, because my gearbox is going to look so much better. It will be all in all very good. So it should be fun. Probably just do a live stream once the banners go live, and go from there though. Do live summons. I'm doing this a little bit different than when I did my global account grinds. when I did global account, I kind of just made individual videos. This I'm just gonna do more live streaming, and then I'll probably pepper in some videos here and there, just kind of when I have time to do that. Alright, so we got one more fight, and then we actually might get out of here. I'll be doing some more streams here. I might jump back on later tonight. We'll have to wait and see. But if not, I'll get back on, do another live stream. What is today? Tuesday. We'll be doing another live stream probably Thursday or Friday, and then another one on the weekend. So we'll do one at least on the weekend for sure. And we'll do like a 2 or 3 hour one on the weekend, and then maybe some of the weekday ones will be like more like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And then I'll do some grinding of the quest mode off camera. Yeah, and then I'll try to save all the boss rushes, Infinite Dragon Ball history events, things like that. I'll save all that for actual live streams. So hopefully this team can take on all of the boss rushes, though. Not really skeptical, because we've obviously been able to take on the newest Dokkan events, so they shouldn't have any problems taking on the older events. We just need to get through this Boo, and we should be good to go. So this should be the last fight against this Kid Buu here. We'll go ahead and take him out with Trunks' active skill. Didn't kill him, that's kind of crazy. Because we're not going to take him out with the active skill. We're going to have to actually hit some orbs. And yeah. Alright, that should do it for boss rush number 3. Nothing too surprising, very easy stuff, especially with that team. So we do need to grind up the Guinea Force. Maybe I'll try and do that. I'll try and knock that out tonight. Maybe do the members that we can do on Tuesdays, and then I'll start doing that now. Just because it's not bad to have the actual free-to-play team to do the grinding for us, and they just make, a lot of the easiest just eat. So let's start knocking out some more boss rushes on the next streams, and I'll just do some of the quest modes, story modes, stuff like that. I'll do all of that stuff off. Let's go ahead and accept our rewards. So we should get 30 Dragon Stones here. Yep, there we go in our box. This is just some film. We are up to 820 Dragon Stones in literally 4 days. If we would have summoned, we would be at 1,020 Dragon Stones, technically. But then again, we probably wouldn't be doing some of these boss rushes. So, regardless, over 1,000 Dragon Stones in 4 days. Our target's going to be like 3,500 Dragon Stones by 9th anniversary. We might get up to like 4,000 Dragon Stones. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot more live streams, grinding up these Dragon Stones. And then I'll be doing some off-camera grinding as well, just so we can capitalize on how many Dragon Stones we can grind up. Basically within like 3 weeks before the anniversary on JP Dokkan. Should be pretty good stuff. But yeah, we'll try and get back to another live stream here, maybe tonight, but most likely going to probably be Thursday night sometime, something like that. And yeah, we'll just continue grinding. What is it going to be? So this is day number 4. So Friday will be a full week. So I'll probably try and do another live stream on Friday, see where we're at on our Dragonstone count in 1 week's time. Should be very good. I gotta guess we'll be around maybe 2,000 Dragonstones come Friday. So 2,000 Dragonstones in 1 week of grinding on Dokkan is crazy. But yeah, totally possible. So anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by on the live stream tonight. We'll be back probably Thursday and Friday for some more live streams, and then on the weekend as well. Anyways,